Right now in America, there are about 1.7 million people living in a nursing home. Any American who reaches the age of 65 has a 50% chance of spending significant time in a nursing home.
Anybody that walks in the door of a nursing home, I promise you, says a short little prayer when they come through the doors, and it's God save me from this.
We want to do everything we can to keep people from moving into a nursing home. They're not nice places. They're places to go and die.
I remember Keith coming into my office and he said, "You know, Carmen, we can do this. We can figure this out." And I said, "Who can do this?" He said, "We can do this, you and me, and we can get other people involved." And then he got up and he started jumping up and down.
The people of the little western town of Sheridan, Wyoming, were determined to find a more compassionate, nurturing alternative to care for their elders.
When the world finds out what's going on in Sheridan, Wyoming, there will be shockwaves throughout the entire nursing industry of this country.
An old Western proverb states, "Some people follow wagon tracks, while others blaze new trails."
Oh, maybe it's the old Western habit that you help out the other guy because you may need help from them someday.
I've heard it said that by some that Wyoming is just one big town with a very long main street. Another is that Wyoming is what America was and ought to be.
People in Wyoming are fiercely independent, but with a shared vision, they see what needs to be done and they pull together and make it happen.
Sheridan is a community of approximately 15,000 people. We're a retirement community. Over 20% of the people that live here are over 60 years of age. So we have a community that really is focusing on older people and their needs.
As executive director of the Sheridan Senior Center, Carmen Rideout makes it her mission to support and enrich the lives of the elderly.
The Senior Citizen Center has been here since 1972, and we've been providing a wide range of services.
In-home services provided by the center strive to keep elders living independently for as long as possible.
Okay, Dorothy, when you get done with your coffee, we're going to go get in a nice hot shower, okay?
However, there comes a time living alone may not be possible.
Anybody who lives long enough is going to get frail. Anybody. And so that means everybody who watches this program, if you don't get run over by a bus, you're going to be frail.
Like many of us, the people of Sheridan struggle with the heart-wrenching dilemma of how to care for frail loved ones. Home care is often difficult or impossible, with traditional nursing homes the only other option.
Our home is not at all conducive to somebody with failing physical needs. We have very steep hardwood floors and steps that are slippery.
So I was up 3 or 4 times a night, putting her back into bed. She's very active, very anxiety-ridden kind of person. She was always looking for the train to Boston. We'd find her on the street trying to flag a taxi, which we don't have any.
My wife and I have had that experience with my mother-in-law, where she went into a traditional skilled nursing facility and was frightened that she wouldn't be coming out.
Right now in America, there are about 1.7 million people living in a nursing home. Any American who reaches the age of 65 has a 50% chance of spending significant time in a nursing home.
Anybody that walks in the door of a nursing home, I promise you, says a short little prayer when they come through the doors, and it's God save me from this.
We want to do everything we can to keep people from moving into a nursing home. They're not nice places. They're places to go and die.
Nursing home facilities, there's generally 2 people to a room. It's divided with a curtain, on a metal track. It's a real sterile environment. Lots of smells that come to mind, of a nursing home. It's depressing. I mean, who doesn't have a relative that says, You better shoot me if you're going to put me in there.